What's up, gamer crew? It's Game Director. Guys, welcome back to Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Let's jump right back into this. Without further ado. I guess I saved right here. Guys, if you guys didn't see my last video, I actually did Resident Evil VR Biohazard. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. I've got plenty more videos for you guys other than Resident Evil. So I'm going to be doing a lot more videos coming your way. I got Resident Evil 2. I'm not going to be going live, but I am going to be doing that as soon as I'm done with the VR for Resident Evil Biohazard. So that all being said, let's jump right back into this. Alright, so.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
What are you doing here? I thought you were gone.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market.
Yeah,
as soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
Permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
Never works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man.
Oh, don't mention it, Milena.
If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Don't push it. Don't push it. That's all I'm gonna say. With that all being said, though, hey, look at this familiar face. Alright. Little
Welcome
K,
to the
what
underground.
are you up to, huh?
I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
I'll forgive you.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out.
And you want me to take care of them,
We
right?
were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
Yeah. A little wider? Semestat?
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the cake. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when
And
we first
what
met,
your plan?
I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
Oh, nice. So it's like the 19... What? No, not 19. It's, back when slavery was around. Okay, cool.
So are you
Awesome.
running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police day.
Also,
Well,
that guy
I
that
say
was running in
happy
here
when
did
everyone's
not look
repressed,
like he
they can
wanted
see
to
past their prejudices.
mess with me, but apparently he did.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
God, I really hate this, man.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
Tonight?
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
This better be worth it in the end, because honestly, I don't feel like I should accept this. I really don't think I should. But, if I'm gonna accept it, then I will. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Uneda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
Nice.
It is you, again.
Too many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot tonight?
It is good to see you again.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of that. Hold on. Investigate science. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be taking care of some prisoners then. That's freaking lovely. What the hell's that dumpster do? Dumpster free. Alright, well, it's a good thing I got my shit covered. For, you know, just in case. Oh, shit. I can't tell that way. I'm to
Should have done this long ago. All right, moving back out.
Oh!
There's nothing else to say.
Oh yeah, I forgot I actually unlocked the sound, didn't I? Wow, that's a lot of things that I forgot that I unlocked already. Holy crap. It's been a while since I played this, obviously. I've been too busy playing Star Trek, Bridge Crew, and Resident Evil Biohazard, and The Last of Us, and trying to get back into this game is a lot worse than trying to get back into a game that doesn't even make much sense. Then again, I mean, I know I'm kind of behind on the games and stuff. Also, I know coming up this Friday is Star Wars Fallen Order. You best believe, guys, I'm going to get that game. I'm going to be recording it, and I hope you guys stay tuned with it because I want to see what your guys' reactions are for this. That game is going to be awesome. I love Star Wars, and I am never going to stop loving Star Wars, despite how a lot of people think that Star Wars is no more, because without the original cast, it is literally nothing at this point. And they're right. It is nothing at this point. And I will be the first to admit it. A Star Wars fan will be the first to admit that maybe there's a chance. And I say a very slim chance. But there's a chance, nonetheless.
Locking us up so you can play Banco Puerto, huh? What do you think this is, 1980s? Like those old documentaries? The journalists aren't the revolution, man. We're just augmenting the message. And the message, it's still out there.
Our old
It's on the streets.
military-industrial
It's over
fleet.
the airwaves. It's spreading online. From state
Do we have to
police
free
to
us or
police state.
interrogate us?
Maybe it's even gotten through those faceless skull
your
buckets
boat
of yours,
I'm
huh?
here.
Maybe you're thinking you're fighting for the wrong team. Well, that's a good start, man. First, you have to see that your strings are being pulled by crooked politicians and big corporates. Then, stop that.
Aha!
And you know what would be another good start? Letting us poke them out.
Alright, time to
Anomaly
go. Oh.
detected.
Okay,
Trace
well,
program
that didn't work
initiated.
out as planned. Oh,
Access
geez.
granted.
Okay.
Still up there?
Oh, hell yeah. Biocell. There's a lot of ooh. Devastator shotgun. Holy crap. What? Frag grenade. What's this? Oh, grenade launcher frag grenade. Alright.
The press wants to be free! You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I
What-
look
one
like
of
I'm one of
them?
them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair
Alright,
point.
you need to
What
chill
happened?
out.
You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little Kay
But your
asked me
nose
to get you
isn't
out.
even broken.
She's decay now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote the wheels come off 16 years ago and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book,
I don't believe in authorial intent.
Martial law?
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the
Martial law?
riots.
This is
Huh?
what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No,
flying?
someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
Okay.
You told me you were a liability to Samizdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream air.
Also,
Anyway,
why is there
little Kate
raindrops
shouldn't have
on
sent you.
Jansen, but
Samizdat
not
has
on
to be
everyone
bigger
else?
than any man.
That's what I'd
Or
like
woman.
to know.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
How about Picus?
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kasan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
Even looks like that.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners. Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
No, we're talking.
There's a police
cool,
locker in the corner
we'll be
that should
alright.
be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
Alright, come on.
Whatever you do, don't let them catch you alive.
Cut that last part on the second story.
We should send out Concern's archive again.
Wait, where are you guys going? I thought we were gonna be sneaky. Guys, you guys mind waiting for me a little bit here? Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's not good. Police has definitely got this place locked down quicker than, oh god. Don't let me get started. No. Okay. That was close. Alright, all I gotta do now is just keep it cool. Alright. Go ahead and get some.
That was exhilarating.
That was easy. What's up, Kay? How you doing?
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, You can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Yeah.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
K is for Kathy. That's actually pretty funny. He says it, and then it's an actual achievement. That is funny. Alright. I wonder what this is going towards. Check it out, shall we? Alright, now I can get to the... Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, I don't remember that being there. Anybody remember that being there? I sure as hell don't. I don't know. Do they see me or anything? Are they just like gonna report me or anything?
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Oh! Okay, this
In the
is just
market
a
for
store.
something, aren't you?
Alright, enough man then. You good, man, you good. I don't need to. Whoa, what the fuck? Hold up, what? Okay, so I can't break through that per se. Wait a minute. Oh. That was not. That was close. Okay. Just gonna stand right here for a little bit. I didn't realize that was gonna do anything. Whoops. Alright. I gotta get back into this. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I could have used the lake silencers. What? Oh well. I'm gonna need to get that card. That card. I gotta get my hacking abilities all set too. Robot domination. Hell yeah, I'll take some of that over anyway.
Something here.
Already. Y'all ain't gonna find me. I might have broke the game now because of this. Maybe a lot of people take this path too, I don't know. I gotta get over there somehow. That I do know. Why am I taking the long way? Can I just go back? Wait. Can I go back? was a... Really? The door... What? The freaking window wasn't even open for that. Fuck this. Alright. I was gonna say, hopefully that door is
Adam,
locked.
it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vidcall number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Seriously? Y'all need to stop doing this to me. 'Cause honestly, this is driving me nuts here. Hey, what's up, Doc?
What are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
Sure.
You doing okay,
doing okay?
Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day for everyone.
And Jansen was the only one that actually knows about it, and no one gives a
She
shit.
just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
Yeah, she's pretty, I guess. You know.
I understand that, but I have agents scattered around this city.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this for right now. And then after that, I hate to do this to you guys, but I gotta sign off. So for now, though, guys, we will be continuing this in a later day, probably in the middle of all the junction that I have for you guys. So, like I said, I got more videos coming for you guys. I got Metro Exodus coming back. I've got, what's that? Resident Evil Biohazard. I've got The Last of Us Remastered. I got Star Wars Fallen Order coming your way for you guys. And I got Resident Evil 2 coming back, coming hard, and coming fast. So, guys, make sure you guys are staying tuned for my videos. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like this video, do me a favor, smack that like button for me as hard as you possibly can. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Guys, be prepared for more videos, more Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, coming your way. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.